capture the momentum right now, and you got to come out
Let's
the
go.
game strong, feisty as always. But again, you got to come out swinging.
Ernie, it
That's
is
the sound I
definitely.
want to hear.
Yeah, but if you, that means you're not holding back. Because this is not the time to hold back, Ernie. If you put a team on their heels early, you can really shape the series. I'm telling you, that is big. So you want to just impose your style and your will right away.
That sound effect.
Yeah.
Starting at shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 5, Contagious Pope. At the small forward position, at 6'9", number 34, Tobias Harris. Starting at the other guard, at 6'3", number 1, Reggie Jackson. The center at 6'11" at Utah. This is Padre. Starting at the other forward position, at 6'9", number 30. Stand by.
Energy. Like game one. Let's set the tempo. No, let's hit hard tempo. Right? Play hard. Bring the energy. And let's go.
The Detroit fans already at a fever pitch here inside the Palace of Auburn Hills. Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, game 1. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Take a look at the Pistons. The tension is electric, and the importance is critical as they have a chance in their own building to take game 1 of the series.
And they're ready to go. I mean, as we can hear, so are their fans. This can be an intimidating building to play in when the crowd is this charged up. That alone gives them a huge leg up.
That's why you grind so hard during the regular season, to get this payoff, home court advantage. And that's exactly what they've worked for.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Garrett Temple. Brook Lopez is out there with Young. Then it's Jarrett Jack. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. Now here is Harris. Following the shot by Jarrett Jack. Mason inside the line. No good off the front iron.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Here's Young. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
And Clark, that's what you like to duplicate time and time again for the rest of the game.
Mason dishes to Drummond. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Outside Jack. Lopez, a screen on Jackson. And Jack, here we go. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Here's Jackson to the paint. Lopez with the steal.
What the fuck?
Here's Temple. Outside Jack. Inside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Nets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That free throw, no good. And he can't hit the second. Brooklyn on defense. And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Inside. Lopez with the steal. Now here is Jack. Lopez with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Young, a screen on Mason. Jack passes to Young. Pocket 6. Temple. That one goes. Count it. Temple's got his first points of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Jackson drives in. Lopez with the steal. Here's Temple. Guys, this offense very effective.
Point right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
No good from Jack.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Drummond. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Drummond's got his second bucket.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Lopez. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game for three. And it's Jarrett Jack with the three.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hand. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Here's Temple, and then Young with the jam.
Big time finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim too, just for good measure.
Yeah, but guys, nothing wrong with a little bit of showboat every now and then.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Misses that one, his first miss of the night, 2 for 3. Harris kicks to Jackson. To the inside. Here's Mason, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on Thaddeus Young.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And a different look here for the Pistons. Mozgov, he's checked in for Drummond. Morris comes in for Tobias Harris. Johnson, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Sessions subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Now here is Jack. He's got 5. Johnson over to help. Wide open. And it's Kilpatrick missing.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Sessions dishes to Mason. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Mason's got 5 now. The Nets with the lead. Now Jack. From 15 feet away, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Pistons have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Mason. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. They set the pick. Jack against Sessions. From 7, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. Griffey's checked in for the Pistons. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Harris is out there with Mason. And it's Drummond in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Kilpatrick. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. 5 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 6 points here for Thaddeus Young. Here's Jackson. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He ended with 31 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. A performance like this is what we've come to expect during this great run of his. Will we get another one tonight, guys?
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
What the fuck? What I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Screen by Young. Pass to Kilpatrick. Young outside for the three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Now here's Drummond. Harris kicks to Mason. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
So far in the game for the kid, he's got 10 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Here's Kilpatrick. He has 7. Lopez passes to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Here's Temple. It's tipped.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here's Kilpatrick after the basket by Detroit. And Young slams it home.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he did, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Here's Mason, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Some good defense in the NBA, so let's check out the leaders. The Pistons, number 1.
Kevin, their opponents haven't been able to score effectively throughout the regular season because they always seem to have an answer for whatever offense their opponents throw at them.
And Mason drops them both. And Brooklyn has possession. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Screen by Young. And Temple kicks to Young. Lets it go from 11. And he hits the jump shot. Young's got 15 points.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Feeds it to Mason. Lopez with the steal. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Detroit making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Pistons trail by 12. Jackson kicks to Morris. Here's Mason. That one wide left. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 shots from 3-point range tonight and buried every one of them. Jack with it, guarded now by Jackson. Jack passes to Hollis Jefferson. Doubled by Mason. Here's Gibson. No good. Nice D from Mason. The Pistons have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Jackson off the pick from Mason. Inside. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Drummond. And that concludes the first half. It's the Nets up by 10. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we have Brooke Lopez with us. What's the attitude you have as a team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know, and play basketball. You know, it's a lot of fun.
Brooke, thank you very much. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
All right, everyone's eyes up here. If we're going to send these fans home happy, we've got to go over some things. I like how many points we were able to generate from the paint in the half. Our offense should have a nice balance to it going forward, because their D has no choice but to put some more bodies in the middle and create some space for us on the perimeter. But there are definitely a few things that could have gone smoother for us. In general, let's just tighten things up in the second half. Okay, in terms of pace, let's keep things moderate next half. Turning this game into a track meet might hurt us more than it will help us. This game isn't just about today. We get this win, we build momentum for the rest of the playoffs. Our train will be rolling.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Young. He has 15 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Brook Lopez is out there with Young. Then it's Garrett Temple. Then it's Jarrett Jack. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. Young against Mason. Harris outside. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Pistons shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And the technical free throw is good. Drummond working against Young. Here's Mason. Shot is no good. Good D by Lopez.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And Temple kicks to Jack. Lopez a screen. Jack dishes to Lopez. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Pistons trail by 9. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Mason misses. Brooklyn's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Young sets a screen for Jack. Pass to Young. Good, and Jack gets the assist. And that's now 17 points here for Thaddeus Young.
Come on, man.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Mason, and he comes off the screen, schemes it through.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Mason. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Young, a screen on Jackson. Out to the right wing. Here's Temple. Detroit with the rebound.
And this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
It's Jackson with the drive. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
And here is Jack. He's got 7. They double him with Drummond. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson against Jack. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success. Yeah, that's a super defensive play. If that gets through, no doubt they score.
And that's why he sold out for it, because he knew he had to make that play. He wasn't going to let them get the advantage.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Marcus Morris comes in for Tobias Harris. And Sessions subbed in for Caldwell Pope.
Boy, they're going on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Mark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
To the middle. Here's Gibson. And the layup is good. Gibson's got 6.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Drummond, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And all of a sudden, the shots now falling in bunches. The complexion of this game has completely changed.
Yeah, and that was the only thing that could have brought him back in this game. Everything had to start dropping. And boy, have they gotten on a roll.
Hollis Jefferson passes to Jack. Here's Kilpatrick. He feeds it to Lopez. A fadeaway, and it's sent back by Drummond. 1:35 left in the third quarter. Jackson drives in. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Jackson's got it all tied up now for Detroit.
And the road back into this game wasn't a short one, but they've managed to make it all the way back and tie this thing up.
And Greg, I've got to admit to you, I did not think they were going to get all the way back. I thought they were done. They've shown some serious resilience and character to battle this far back. Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Mason dishes to Drummond. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Out to the wing. Gibson with the screen on Sessions. And it's sent back by Drummond.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
And Greg, it's
Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Lopez. And so he draws the foul on the shot and trip to the line to shoot 2. Looking at the stats, he's gone 2 of 5 at the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. A different look here for Detroit. Mozgov, he's checked in for... For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Jackson and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Mason is out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. The Nets working the ball around now. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. 3 on the clock. To take the lead. Ilyasova can't hit.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
Brooklyn's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Ilyasova, screen on Jackson. Outside Gibson. Screen by Young. Jumper off the screen. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Mason for 3. It's hauled in by Ilyasova.
1-made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Hollis Jefferson, good.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's Mason. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, good job to take it right after.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, mean, he had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Temple comes in for Ilyasova. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Hollis Jefferson. Jack up on top, guarded by Jackson. No good from 11 feet.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Mason. Here's Drummond. Yes, once again, Uno's perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
There's the pick. Lopez passes to Temple. Gives in the screen, and Temple kicks to Lopez. Rebound, Detroit. Mason's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. From deep. Can't hit, so Brooklyn will take it the other way. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Rebounded by Temple.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Lopez a screen. And Jack kicks to Young. Unloads from 13. Drained for 2 points. Young's got the game tied up here for the Nets. Detroit's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. To the middle. And he takes the feed and stride and slams it home.
He power surge that one down. Wow.
Good turn to use. One of the game's top dunkers for sure.
Folks, that's not a petty, not a Manny. That's a facial.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now.
Chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach had to say to his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Do it. It won't leave. Let's go. These niggas on the board, man. Let's go, squad.
To the wing right side. Caldwell Pope kicks to Mason. Young with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Temple. Outside Jack. 11 feet away. The rebound by Mason. Mason's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Jackson kicks to Mason. He dinks the rim with a two-handed slam.
Let's go.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Outside Jack. He dishes it to Lopez. Knocks down the 10-footer.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Here's Jackson. 1:07 left to play here in the 4th. Here's Mason. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Mason's got the lead up to 2 now for the Pistons. Big time bucket there, Clark.
Kevin, the crowd is loving it.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
The kick out to Young. To take the lead. Temple can't get it to go. Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Young with the steal.
Now you need every basket you can get.
Greg, I think they're still alive here, but they better execute every trip down the floor from here on out.
But they recover it. Outside check. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Offline with the baseline jumper. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now. Again and again, they're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
And he commits the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
These nuts. Hold my knee.
.12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And it's Jack again missing. And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Detroit down on the floor. Tobias Harris.
Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws.
Let's go, squad.
It's a 6-point ball game.
It was a good game, though. Made
It's
some
the Nets
mistakes.
now.
Could have done better.
Bogdanovich dishes to Temple. And again, it's the Nets missing. And so the Pistons take the win. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. And you can join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And as the fans file out of the building, now time to head over to Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith for the postgame show.
Yo, man.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak.
This highlight reel is something to watch, guys. I mean, he just simply attacked the rim. He played aggressively, did not back down from anyone. He kept the momentum moving in their favor.
Starting out the series, this is a huge win to go up 1-0. He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance, and what a time to do it. If he can keep up this effort, Ernie, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
And we are still early in the postseason. There's more round 1 action of the NBA playoffs coming your way. For Shaq and Kenny the Jet Smith and Kevin Harlan and the entire 2K Sports crew. Good night, everybody.
Thank you. Y'all see me iced out, shorty. Give y'all one more time. Can he do better? got big man dunks. Don't play. This boy is nuts. Look, like dude. Last one. There it is. Peace. See y'all next time. Game 2 playoffs. Ricozmb, ho.